Alright, so now he's gonna go after my 2 snacks and malt waffle videos. Alright.
I guess we'll watch this first. Alright, Dave made peanuts and egg roll mozzarella sticks.
Alright, how are you gonna criticize
To
this?
make a couple of snacks.
I'll never understand the way he talks. There's something so put on when he, like, you just hear how his tone changed to, I don't know what it is, man.
On a baking sheet that you've
Something
lined with
about this
parchment
guy.
paper. You don't have to do the parchment paper.
It's
weird.
It's just for easy.
Jake, it's called I know what the fuck I'm doing. That is called male confidence, something you sadly lack, my boy.
Clean up container.
They
And then you
always
wanna-
look so greasy when you show them. You know? Like, do you want to stick your...
They're covered in fucking oil and they're hot! See, if you knew what you were doing, if you'd actually ever made peanuts or spiced up peanuts, you'd know this part of it. I didn't want to wait the 3 hours to shoot the final shot. But trust me, they dry up again because the peanuts have reabsorbed the oil. Again, if you knew what the fuck you were doing, you'd understand that.
5 minutes,
hands
3 to
seem
5
like so
minutes to
long.
get golden brown. Basically, you just want to go till they're golden brown.
Wait, it doesn't say it's ready.
Oh my god, you fucking moron. You're right. It said that before I put them in. Then, if you weren't a complete idiot, you'd understand that once you put items, whatever they are, into the oil, it lowers the temperature, jackass.
What you will also find is that these are a little underwhelming. You could stand to season that. The cheese on the inside could probably use some salt. I've had...
Cheese is already incredibly salty. If I was to season it with anything, it'd just be some pepper. And also, no, I've never once fucking seen somebody fucking, season an egg roll, a cheese stick with salt and pepper. The only thing I would do, if you had to do it, gun to my head, I would wet the entire egg roll wrapper, wrap the mozzarella stick around it, and then dump that in breading. Dump it in an egg wash, then dump it in breading. But really, the star was the sauce, so it turned out delicious.
string cheese before. And these at the end, when you are done with them, you should probably hit them with some salt as well. Something on the outside, even just a seasoning blend, just in general. Something to.
You know, it's. Here's the thing. I always forget the little details because usually the second that camera goes off, I'm eating.
You know, get them going.
I mean, the last video I shot, I fucked the ending up all to hell because I was hungry when I shot it. Like I was half-ass starving, so I just rolled the fucking burrito or fajita, whatever, and I just ate the shit out of it. And it's like, well, I didn't bother griddling it. I didn't bother doing any of that. Fuck it. I'll make a joke.
But
just because when I was making it, it was like, okay, I'm filming it. Okay, it's done. Boom. I want to eat it.
I'm going to add 2...
You know what I also love about Jake's audience? They assume I'm an unemployed fucking bum. Yet I have nicer equipment than them.
brother, can we figure out how to get you to clean stuff?
I just fucking said this was not the first waffle! That's where this shit came from! Oh my god. I just said it wasn't the first fucking waffle. The thing was clean when I started.
I know these are a bitch to clean, but my god.
Andy, get yourself a can of Pam and spray this. Otherwise, these waffles will be sticky as all hell. Then you just want to put a generous amount of batter on the iron.
Because the first waffle, this is kind of a new camera, and the problem with it is that if I don't hit record, it stays on for a long time. So if I forget, I won't notice anything till, basically about 2-3 minutes later. Gee, just about the time of the first set of waffles being done.
These are floppy too. We got to go harder on these. We need more. We need crispy bacon. Come on. We're in the. I agree with the oven, by the way. The flavors of pasta.
You can't really crisp up your bacon in the oven. By the way, I'm not the biggest fan of crispy bacon. Do you know why? While the ends are delicious, the center sucks.
Delightful. The sausage is overcooked. He doesn't care. He got the ones out of the box anyway, dude. They were grody. Oh, you're gonna make your own sausage, dude. Fuck.
Why the fuck would I do that? What is Jake, a bully?
Do you feel bullied? Hold on, smoke check.
By you? No. Far better men than you have tried. Or B, he can't wrap his head around somebody like me.
Definitely it's choice B. I cannot actually wrap my head around someone like you. That is correct. Not for the reasons you think, but yeah, that's true.
Oh, really? What are the reasons you can't wrap your head around someone like me?
You guys are on the outside of the cage viewing the shit throwing monkey, and your appropriate response is look at the shit flowing.
Except I seem to live rent free in your fucking head all the time, Bucky.
Shorter. Yeah, so in the farm to table restaurant that I worked at, we used real garlic, because it was a real restaurant with real food in it.
Okay, so you worked at a smallish hippie-style restaurant, which probably had maybe 8-10 tables in it. Then, yeah, you could probably get away with it. But if you work at a restaurant that has, let's say, 30 to 40 tables, you're using garlic.
Dave, yes is the answer to this question. Actually, they have.
Really? So they're taking the time to bust open a garlic bulb, get the 2 or 3 cloves they need, get out the garlic press, and then press the garlic in. No, they're not. Trust me, they're not.
They have constant prep cooks. Like, what?
If you peel garlic ahead of time, the bulbs start to go stale almost immediately. You do not have time to dick around with it.
This is a thing. This is absolutely a thing.
Either they pre-mince it and put it in oil, which is what my garlic in a jar is. It is in oil. Or they keep the cloves whole and then put them in oil. Either way, it's the same goddamn thing at the end of the fucking day.
Yes. That's why he's a dumb bitch. He's in a rut.
Dave. Is that why you can find it in Gordon Ramsay's restaurant?
Garlic?
No, pre-minced garlic. Again, it's pretty easy to do yourself. Basically just usually, in Gordon Ramsay's case, a couple of pulses of the food processor, and then you throw it in a jar filled with olive oil. It preserves it.
This is not a thing. As long as you keep it clean,
But,
or you only use it for meats.
But typically, no. And no, you don't, even if you use it only for meat, that's even a bigger no-no, Jake! Again, if you were ServSafe certified, you'd fucking know this! Because you cannot use the same cutting board that you cut beef on, to cut pork on, or to cut chicken on. You have a beef board, a chicken board, and a pork board. Again, Jake, I'm ServSafe certified, or at least, again, I was. There was a time when, yes, I was ServSafe certified in the state of Minnesota.
Unseen enemy in all.
Literally, yeah.
Ooh, even though most foodborne bacteria won't kill you. Two things can be true at once. I said it's not going to kill you, but it can get you sick. And honestly, if she is going to use wooden cutting boards, she better hope they die. Generally, families won't sue. But if they live, they'll sue.
I would love Dave to look up information. Clock moment incoming. Uh-oh.
We're just calling them clock moments.
This is great.
We're just calling them clock moments. Another clocker, chat. Get ready for a clocker.
Okay, apparently wood is safe, but extremely expensive. And also keep in mind, my information, as I've stated, might be out of date.